really got to do something with that transition still, don't I? That's terrible. Primus, what's happening, dude? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, after months of not streaming, to me trying to get back to streaming. So, hope everybody's doing well. A lot of you I talk to somewhat regularly. And we're going to catch up with what's been going on with me, what the future is, this, that, and the other. But today I wanted to jump on here and, at the very least, after a few months, try to chit-chat a little bit and then also kind of test out the audio and everything as well, too. Because, again, I'm still in my living room, and I'll get into that as well, too. But, yeah, so what I did was, this is really awesome, dude. I could have been moving this light the entire time in front of me, and I never did. So that's what I'm doing now is I got light in front of me. So I want to test that, see how that looks. Of course, all the shadows back here, these lines, but these are still curtains. But future, months down the road, that will definitely be a lot of different change. But we still got Chewbacca back here, too. You might be able to, I don't know if you can hear him back here, if I can find his little belly. Oh, his batteries are almost dying. Sounds like he's drugged up, ready for some sexings, but I do like him hairy. You know how that is. But, so yeah, here I am, actually live once again from the old living room. What has been going on? Well, I can tell you the first thing that's happened is that my eyesight is so bad now that I'm having a hard time even reading the big screen, so I got to get reading glasses soon, which is really stupid. I want to throw that out there, and it's not very exciting, but I'm very annoyed by it because I paid $1,500 for LASIK eye surgery. Exactly. In like 2004, 2005, and now I've got to nix that and get some eyeglasses until I can get the surgery done again. So, Barley wants to stand on the table in the background for an episode of You know, maybe we can talk to the dude about that, Zach, because I think Barley the Goat needs a little bit of lovins. I can tell you that I would more than love to have him at least sometime, even on my personal stream sometime. So, Barley wants to do some travels. Your people call my people. Let's figure that out. I'm way into that idea. I'll be very honest. So, man, oh man, where to start, where to begin, where to end, all that stuff. So first of all, I want to thank everybody that was able to come last night to Banter and Babble, B&B Plays with the community. We went back to Among Us. We always have such a good time with that. And, you know, I told dude, what was last week after the B&B show that I love that we turned B&B Plays, like 90% of it more into like a community aspect because we have such a small community, but a great community that continues to grow. And we're all a bunch of suspect, dirty, thieving mother effers. So it's really fun to play that game together. We have a great time with it, and I think that's why I know we keep playing it is because everybody enjoys it, you know, and there's no reason to stop doing something that really everybody gets a kick out of. And, you know, I think we need to sprinkle in some other games here and there to get other people in because not everybody likes it. But at the very least, man, when we play that, we have a great time. Like, I could have stayed up late last night doing much more of that, but, you know, eventually I got tired anyways and started playing games on Steam and passed out. So, you know, you should play with us sometime, Primus. We have a blast, man. I'm telling you. I'm going to throw on some Ant House beats for some ambiance, as always. Let's see if I can, we're going to start one of my favorites. Chillaxin', see if I can, do that again. There we go. Hopefully that sounds okay out there. Chewbacca back here going crazy. I had a small talk with the wifey, and oh shit, dude. We'll have to talk about dates and planning and start going forward and planning those. So, that's pretty exciting. I'll be very honest. So my levels sound good. I look all right. Clearly, I'm the better looking of the two on Banter and Babble, but I don't know if my mic's too loud. I might turn that down just a little bit. Wishing back to work, but I'm in for next time. Yeah, I mean, in 2 weeks, we're going to be playing some games again. I mean, we might not play Among Us that time, but, you know, you're always welcome to play games with us for sure, so. Yeah, what up, El Blanco? I'll get it out there, don't worry. I do got my Rohit Flex Division shirt on, so I might be able to put something out. For sure. But hope you all been doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Well, I guess without further ado, kind of just to give a little bit of, you know, some of you guys hear me talk about it on the Discord. Some of you guys hear me talking. If you're not in our Discord, for the record, as always, make sure I get that out there. Get in that Discord. come hang out with us. I don't know if that worked. Did that work? Did that command work? Yeah, it sure did. All right, cool. Come hang out with us in the Discord. We've got a lot of stuff going on, and as we continue throughout the year with Banter and Babble, we're going to continue to hopefully blow that Discord up too some more. Down just a tad. He's still, yeah, right. Yeah, I turned it down just a tad. So there we go. I do want to get a new mic sometime this year, and maybe a new camera. But if I get better lighting, looks like it changes the actual issue that I had with the camera itself. So I might not even need to do that, but we'll see. I kind of really want one of those nice Canon cameras though. Next year I'm going to target a new computer, I think. So, oh shit. I really had to try and hydrate today, and I've been drinking coffee like all day because we really got crazy last night. I drank a whole bottle of champagne, 3 or 4 mimosas deep. By the time everybody logged off, I stayed on and chatted with a couple people till midnight, and I was completely blasted. So that's the way it should be. Okay, so I can't even think the last time I streamed. I thought it was only 3 months ago. It might have actually been longer. Man, I'm trying to remember. I swear it was October was the last time I streamed, but I guess maybe it was more. That's almost 4 months. Maybe it was September-ish. What's happened with my work, and I don't really talk about work too much. I definitely don't usually talk about where I work. But what I will tell you is that it is retail, and it's very annoying and very frustrating, and it's very corporate. You wouldn't think, but it is. And with COVID and everything changing this year, the landscape of a lot of things, especially retail, and businesses in general, my hours have turned into 11 to 8 o'clock. So that's 11 a.m., 8 p.m. That's our we're open noon to 8 or whatever. So I'm there an hour before we open, and about 20 minutes after we close. This has been like a decade or more ago. This time frame might not be as terrible because I've always been a night owl, but the problem is now that I'm a little bit older and there's a lot more people and things in my life that need my attention, is that kind of shift really just takes up your entire day. I mean, I always say it's burning the candle at both ends, the morning and the night. Like, I don't have a lot of time for a lot of that shit, like really anything, honestly. By the time, like, you would think, like, okay, well, I don't have to be at work till 11 o'clock. Well, I still wake up at like 9:20 if I'm up a little bit later. It gives me a chance to get up a little or stay up a little bit later, but like I don't sleep well. I haven't for well over a decade. So like sleep's always a bitch for me. So like I'll wake up at like 7 and try to get more sleep, but it's not really great sleep. So by the time I get done my work day, being that we work solo 90% of the time too, by the time I get home, I gotta eat dinner, right? So it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm having dinner. And then I'm fucking tired. I'm like exhausted, and it's really frustrating because I'm not getting any balance with my family. I'm not getting any balance with anything. Streaming was part of that, and it's still kind of part of that. Now, the good news is that it kind of still ties in with my situation where I'm streaming, which is still in my living room, and with the good news that my basement, after almost a year of even being started on, hopefully in the next few months that's going to be able to change that, but I still got time. What happened with that was that the guy we had that was working on the basement, who was clearly some form of alcoholic drug addict, fucked everything up. Not everything, but some stuff, and he wasn't moving fast enough. He was working solo, which if you're here every day for 8-9 hours, sure, you could get stuff done, but he wasn't coming every day. He was coming only a few hours. At the end of it, we find out he doesn't know what he's doing. The guy is dumb, piece of shit, like, whatever. We bring our uncle in who he's the head maintenance guy at like an apartment. He's an experienced electrician, plumber, all kinds of crazy stuff. He comes in after we fire this guy and say, hey, want to look at it, see what we can do. And he gives us kind of a deal and says, yeah, I can get this done in like 8 weeks. And that was in like September, October. Well, when he started messing with the electrical, he realized this guy was hooking the electrical up completely wrong. And he said, had we kept it that way and hooked everything up, we probably would have had a fire and lost everything. That's what Uncle says. I don't know. I'm not an electrician. But he was completely like flabbergasted and like freaked out over the entire situation. So he had to spend 2 to 3 months almost of when he could come out here, which is only 2 days on the weekends because he works 9 to 5, 7 days or 5 days a week. And he lives an hour away in Flint, so he'd have to come here for 2 days and try to do it again. Well, he was using those weekends for almost 3 months, just literally pulling out electric wires and having to rerun them. Okay, that's a lot of work, and he had to hook them up to the breaker box, do all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on with that, especially if you're doing it right. Had this been done properly and not had to do this, and he'd have done it before the walls were up, it wouldn't have been a problem. He could have done that easily. Well, clearly that's not the case. The guy had the walls up, did everything wrong, etc., etc. He got that done finally, and then he started the plumbing part, which is getting the bathroom set up downstairs. That's even going now. We're just at the point now, because he wasn't able to make it out until last weekend because of the holidays and everything going on and working like 7 days at his job. We are now at the point where he can start mudding walls down there and sanding, and within the next few weeks we'll be able to maybe start painting and get to that point, which that's like the easy stuff for the most part at this point. We would have been, like I said, if the electricity had been done properly, I'd have been in the basement months ago. But here we are, guy did shit job, uncle fixed his job, and we're finally moving forward. So in the next few months here, I'll finally be downstairs for my nerd cave, whatever, and that's where I'm going to stream from starting then. So, and I've been talking about this for a long time, so this is no really new, but for some folks it might be, and this is also kind of like more verbiage and thought process to it. But even once it's done, we got to paint, we got to seal the floor, get trim down, and then move stuff down, and then organize stuff. So to the point where me actually streaming downstairs probably won't be happening, I'm gonna guess, until 3 or 4 months down the road. I would guess late spring is when I'll be able to say, let's try to stream from down here, or it might even be earlier if we can get stuff down there. I really don't know. But at the very least, until that's done, until that's all set up, I'm going to try and at least once or twice a week stream from here again. Maybe a video game, maybe just chatting, maybe just hanging out. Because a lot of folks just like to sit around and kick it. I like to do streams on here where I just chat and we fuck around watching YouTube videos, or we just sit around, chat, and drink. King Cuddles is a big fan of that, and I'm a big fan of that too. I like hanging out. So that's the plan. Eventually, and always has been. It's just we're way off track of that. Like, I was supposed to be in the basement by last fall, and that's clearly not happened. So once that happens, again, if it's been a while, just refreshing, is that my content will change. And now I don't know that I'll be doing a lot throughout the week with just this channel. I'll probably aim for 2 or 3 good nights a week. But the things I'm planning on doing are going to move away from video games, and I want to get into my show and tell thing, which I, what was it, late last winter, I did one of the show and tells with my good buddy Wentzilla, who does the action figure art that you see being in my Discord. Get him involved in some things, and we're going to start doing like some painting stuff, some tabletop stuff, and then maybe even move into a little bit of D&D. That would be my overall goal, but who knows until we get there. But until that point, I need to get clearly something figured out with my work schedule and finding a good time frame for that to happen. So Saturday nights will probably be a big piece of that. My guess would be for those kind of activities, because Wednesdays will always be primarily for banter and babble. So, and then as we progress forward, and we might be able to add, another B&B plays somewhere or whatnot, or who knows. But that's all at least the future. So for now, I just wanted at least, like I said, kind of give everybody a, hey, this is what's been going on, this is my plan. We're still way off track from them time frames, but hopefully within the next few months I can actually get myself in some form of pattern again, and then figure out exactly what I want to do. So again, the big stuff I want to do are going to be more interactive and more like creative style streams, and just sitting around chatting about whatever. I mean, we do that with banter and babble, and we always, we have things that we talk about. We keep it with nerd media and all that shit. So, my stream will be more probably fucking random as hell. Like, not clearly as organized, but more, just like, I want to do the exploring series, which is where we just watch NASA videos and shit like that, or some form of like astrophysics videos, or things like that. There's lots of great stuff out there for free that you can watch in, and I love watching those kind of things. And then, even if people don't even really want to talk about them necessarily, just watch stuff together, that stuff's really fun. There's a lot of great stuff at PBS. It's all free stuff that's royalty free that anybody can have access to. So I want to do things like that. I'm open when I'm downstairs and like not outside of just doing like tabletop painting and maybe some D&D, but I got a couple friends in the area. Once of course COVID cleans up a little bit better, and do some tabletop gaming. I have a second camera around here meant for these things, and I love tabletop gaming. I love board games. I love especially like LCGs and CCGs card games, and those are really fun as well too. And we'll see. People may or may not like it, but I want to keep it casual. That way, I can mostly do what I do best, which is sit here and not shut up and talk to everybody, and get involved with everybody's just chatting or just lives or whatever. So that's the big piece of it for me right now. But other than that, hope everybody's holidays were great. I can say that as a retail worker, like I'm so glad that I'm past all that finally. And it's weird to me. I was talking to my buddy Draston today, and next week will be the year anniversary of us going to Disney with our families. And it seems so weird because we were at Disney almost a year ago, and we got back from Disney, and all of a sudden, within a month and a half later, COVID hits strong and takes over the entire conversation of everything, changes everybody's lives. And I look back on it, and it's like, I never really got a chance outside of the first month or two being back to really even think about or reminisce on going to Disney and how amazing that was and talk about it with people, because our lives just completely changed. You stop seeing people, and all you had to do was contact, through Facebook or whatever. And it's like, I can't believe 2020 was a long year because of a lot of reasons, right? But at the same time, when I have something like looking back that a year ago I was in Disney, I can't even believe that was already a year ago, right? It's just wild to think how that scope of all of the entire year has been. And man, I got to tell you, I want to go back to Disney. I already feel like that's something I need to do again. It's so fun. When they say it's the happiest place on earth, there ain't no lie to that at all. It's amazing. But it just sucks because last year at this time I was just looking forward to a couple more days and I'm going to be on a plane heading to Orlando, and now it's like I don't have that. I guess the only thing I really have looking forward to is hopefully moving my stream setup in a good time frame, being downstairs. So, but regardless, I'm just glad that all that's done and we're in a new year, and instead of talking about how horrible 2020 is, we look forward to 2021. And for me, evolving this stream a little bit more, and then seeing what we can do and what we can evolve with Banter and Babble too. But you said Nathan J's was the happiest place I'm yeah, well, that was like in 1989 though, I think, or something like that, or 1999. Didn't they used to have commercials for Nathan J's on Fox 66 sometimes at night, at 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning? I swear I remember seeing commercials for Nathan J's. Topless bar getting TV time around here is pretty amazing. But I mean it was in Flint, so I don't know how happy you could be about that, but there it is. I don't know. I thought there were better ones than that one anyways, truth be told, but I don't know. Yeah, see, you remember, right? There were commercials for that. I swear there were. Okay, I was gonna say, it was like the trifecta. You got Nathan J's, RPM Auto Sales, and what was one of the other ones locally that we used to get too? Some of those commercials. I'm trying to think specifically on Fox 66. It was always even though Fox 66 had some of the best channels, you had some of the most second-rated commercials on there too. Yeah, see, you get there. What up, Jay? Yeah, the RPM Auto Sales, man. Air right after Star Trek Next Generation, yeah, because Generation came out at 10 or 11, and then all those commercials would start hitting. And I was just talking to somebody the other day about you guys remember I can't remember his name, and I don't know if he's still alive, but if you were up really late on 66, that big guy would come on. He always looked like Scotty from Star Trek, and he'd be really excited and talk like this, Jack something, and you can see over here, this star is going to be real visible tonight, it's going to be really exciting, and he was always the astronomy guy, and I always get really hyped because I was always into that shit, so I'd be like, oh man, this guy's learning me some shit. I remember him being big on there as well too. I also watched a lot of PBS as well too, so I'd watch a lot of I don't know if it was National Geographic or whatever like that. They do a lot of crazy shows in there. I know one I used to watch is called The Nature of Sex, and I remember because it was when I was 13 or 14 and got my first TV in my room, you'd watch PBS Nature of Sex, and they would sometimes show nudity. So I'd be really hype about that. Because, you got bored with the, 1978 Bush mags or whatever. I don't know. Whatever stuff you stole from your dad. I don't know. Dude knows what I'm talking about. So anyways, that's a really random topic to get into. What was I going to say? Banter and babble, man, oh man, again, like last night was really fun. God, I can't get enough playing Among Us. I swear, every time I start playing it, I don't want to stop. But I know with B&B Plays, we play a lot of Among Us. I definitely want to try something else. Maybe Fall Guys next time. The thing is that it's so nice with Among Us because not only can you get a lot of people to play, and a lot of people love playing it, but it's cross-platform for a lot of things. So you can easily have a lot of people play easily without having to worry about it, I don't know if there's really much games out there that are so simplistic like that is cross-play everywhere that we can do that with. Fall Guys, is Fall Guys only on PS4, dude, or is that on like mobile or something as well too? It's not on Xbox, right? We're the only, I think Sony only has it right now. I'm trying to remember. I haven't played that in so long either. I definitely don't ever. It's on PC as well. Okay, so that's right. Is it crossplay though? And it's only but you can only have 4 people play, right? Like they need some form of like Mario Party style game where you can do a lot of little mini games. I know there's some stuff on PC I think too that you can play as well. I've actually been playing a few games on my PC recently on my laptop. This Lords of Waterdeep I got on Steam for really cheap. A couple friends wanted to play it because it's kind of D&D related. Not private service, only PC, and you have to have 40 minimum. Jesus. That's what somebody else was saying. Like, I was kind of curious on this Gang Beast. I don't know much about that. I know that's on everything. I wonder if that's got crossplay. It's just that, the other stuff like, Among Us is only a couple bucks for people to... Yeah, I've heard good stuff about Gang Beast. That might be something we could talk about as well, too. I mean, we could always look into something that's on Game Pass, too, if everybody's got Game Pass, if we don't play Among Us. But, man, I love... Among Us is so fucking... Everybody's so cutthroat in our community, too. Like, I swear last night I behaved perfectly. But, again, if I'm considered a scumbag, then Megara is just a trash human. So, it's a great game. Kim's for, okay. Oh. Yeah, and Wolf last night. Jeez, oh, Pete's, man. Wolf's vicious, ain't he? That was the greatest part was when Wolf and I were the imposters, and I was like, man, this is gonna be sweet. I got Wolf on here because I'm gonna bullshit my way, and we were doing all right at first, and then everybody just decided to be vindictive from the games before and just tossed me out. Like, what is that? Come on, that's not fair, at all. Hey, thanks for those subs, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, y'all. See. Appreciate y'all. Thanks. Yeah, really, really random for me to be on and whoops. I don't know if that will let me go up. It won't. Oh god, I'm breaking everything. Oh, gifted. Oh, Bob, what's up, dude? Bob, Legend of Bob. Appreciate those subs. Thanks for gifting all those. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, dude. Long time no see. Yeah, me actually being live. Hey, man, long time no see. You doing all right, dude? Short pause gaming gown. There you go. Yeah. So what I found out, dude, is if there's not a lot of people in chat, it just goes to people that's following you, I guess. There you go. Negative on the Game Pass. Thank you, King, for giving Shroud that shout out. He needs some extra love, so I heard he lost a few people this week. Mother Booty. Trying to see who got all those gift subs. Hey, Banter Babble Demo. But thank you very much. I appreciate that, y'all. Thanks for those follows. Thanks for popping in. I'm just chit-chatting, kind of catching up with everybody. It's been a while. So, King Cuddles. I had a good conversation with you today. But you know what we didn't talk about? I thought about this after. We talked for almost an hour, and we never talked about Popeyes once. So you're leaving? Oh, okay. Well, sorry. You're gonna go hang out with Ninja, see how he's doing. Don't forget to give him shout outs. But thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. I thank you so much for those gifted subs, dude. Don't forget if you haven't got a chance, Bob, stop in sometime, banter and babble with the show, and give us a hey. We give a shout out for banter and babble for me, King Cuddles. Check us out sometime live, man, and hang out with us. So you know we do that every other week with the show, and then play games, man. Like I don't know how often I'll be on here. I'm gonna try to maybe I won't probably Saturday night. I got things to do Saturday night, but I might actually play a game something on Sunday and hang out. You know, so you know, dude, Cuddles, kid, God. Did you really have Popeyes today, Cuddles? Did I bring that up and you actually had Popeyes today for lunch? Motherfucker. There we go. Yeah. If you guys haven't ever got a chance to see Banter Babble, follow Banter Babble, please click that link. Give Banter and Babble channel a follow. It's me and Dude79. Every other week, we hang out live 9 p.m. right here on Twitch. It is our web show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. It's all nerddom, pop culture, movies, TV, video games, really anything that comes up in conversation or necessary that we got to talk about. You know, come hang out and check us out on that. We have a blast of that, and honestly, we can't get enough of all of everybody's support consistently with that as well too. You guys are all been really good at them. I'm trying to make my box bigger. Whoops. There we go. Dude Cuddles. Did somebody is Dude Cuddles really actually a channel? Did you find it? Okay, awesome. Is it really still broken? That's weird. You should, King Cuddles. You should. I think that'd be pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Bob, how's things going on your side of the world? Are you still back at home area? So I went to the local liquor store today, like the good one where you can get all the craft beers, and I wanted to find some stuff for me and Dude for next week, some good stuff, and I swear not a fucking thing I actually wanted I could find today, but I did get us some good stuff for next week regardless. I was able to scoop up a couple things. Gotta remove that at in there. Why is that putting the at in there? Is that a Twitch thing, or is somehow that shouldn't be in my stream elements? I wouldn't think. Is it? Because that's just a shout out, right? Are you going to Australia? I'll bet she is. Man, September's a wild time though. That's Jesus. Why would it have that in the link, dude? I don't understand that though, right? That don't make any sense. Man, that's cool. You're gonna be living near Cannon and stuff like that. That's really freaking sweet, man. I don't know why it would have an at in there. That doesn't make any sense. So if I do a shout out, yeah, why is it in it? That's just a normal shout out. Yeah, that's very weird. I don't know why a shout out would do that. Yeah, it's got at King Cuddles in there too. I mean, that don't make any sense. Yeah, I know. You can't. Yeah, you can't even do the at. Are you gonna try and is that gonna be living near Canon, Bob? So you don't need to do the at? That's weird. Well, I'm using the Mix It Up bot now, but it shouldn't, like... With Stream Elements, I don't know. Because didn't you guys used to have to do at something? I thought you did. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, she's not playing any games. There you go. See? The within close travel is nice. That's awesome. With yeah, awesome. Man, that's dope, Bob. That's pretty amazing. I guess I hadn't really had a chance to pop into her streams because, you know, time zones and whatnot, but I didn't know you were doing that. That's awesome, dude. Good for you. Yeah, they looked really good, but you probably shouldn't also eat tacos you find on the street. Because getting off a 5-foot dilly is not a Twitch category. Wow. Wow, Cuddles. Really? Really? You know my mom got better skills than that. It's more like a 6 or 7 foot. Come on. Was she... Oh, so it was her that was convincing you, huh? Damn. Yeah, I can see her being very convincing. I can totally see that. I definitely get that. I don't know if anybody messes with 3D printing. Really random, but Cappadocian bought a 3D printer, and he has been for 2 weeks doing nothing but literally every day printing tons of like D&D minis and shit, which is something, you know, because I want to paint some of that stuff anyways. Makes me want to get a 3D printer because I am completely fascinated with the 3D printing. I don't know if, like I said, if any of you guys fuck with them, but you can do so much with 3D printing. It is unreal, and it is definitely something I want to someday maybe look into. I think that, again, painting minis or painting stuff like that in general is really fun to fucking do. It's very therapeutic, but not really having to pay for a whole... I mean, the 3D printer itself is expensive, but like the resin and all that shit's like pennies on the dollar. Your link tree is fucked there too. Where at the Oh, it needs that separation. Alright, well, let's go over to the Stream Elements and fix that shit. Do you mean like anal plugs? Is that what you're trying to say, Fulton? Kind of sick shit are you into? Let's see, bot. Timers, there we go. I know, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I'm just fucking around, right? Hello? Hey, baby. Is that a timer? Follow B&B myself all over the interwebs because that's for B&B. So let's see. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Fuck it, we'll do it live! We'll do it live! Let's just follow B&B. Yeah, that's kind of weird that it has the join. Oh, well, thank you for that subscription there, King Cuddles. I appreciate it. I'm just here for the TT. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. That's like $2,000 on its own. Jesus, Bob, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why. I swallowed a fly. I don't know why it has those together either. I also don't know why I'm trying to do it from this. What's streaming again? I don't remember. Oh, let's see. Nope. I don't know if that'll separate there. Do we have the Discord link in our link tree, dude? I thought you were here for the Stinger. What's wrong with the Stinger? Offline interval, chat lines. Minimum amount of chat lines in the last 5 minutes required to activate the timer. I wonder if I do it like this. See if that works. Can I test it? Let's see next time it comes through. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully that fixes it. I don't even remember what I asked you, so that's even better. Yeah, so hi, I'm new to streaming. Name's Fanboy Tone. You can call me T Mizzy if you want. I like to play with action figures and collect stuffed animals. Fucking cool. I did get some really sweet swag this week. Should have fucking brought it on camera. Matter of fact, I think maybe I'll go get it real quick. Let me put this on hold real quick. Maybe I'll grab a beer. I'll be right back. Because why not? Why not? It's what, 6:37? It's dinner time. Time to have a beer. I will be right back. You hang on for this Stinger because you love the Stinger. So, BRB. Watch that crossfire, boys! So I got a beer. I bought this on a whim the other night. It's actually out of Ohio, so it might taste like butt, but it didn't. It's Pulp Patriot Raspberry Milkshake IPA. So I don't really like IPAs because they suck and taste like a-hole. But for an IPA, the milkshake ones are actually pretty good. It's a 9.5. It floods really well, and you get the hops a little late, so... You figured out the polls? Oh, shit. Do a poll. No, that's actually pretty hoppy still. But it's not as bad because of the milkshake. It's very creamy. Very creamy. So, finally got these. These are the last two of the Walmart exclusive set. I don't know if you can kind of see. I'll get a little light into them. It's the, this one here is the 33rd second Ahsoka Clone Trooper from Season 7 of Clone Wars. Get it there close. This is why I'm getting a second camera, or I have a second camera. Eventually I'll be able to showcase this stuff. It's where the Clone Troopers in Season 7 painted their helmets like Ahsoka's, or Targuta's markings. And then this is Mandalorian Super Commando from the Mandalorian. It's got the horns on his helmet. Kind of looks like... Paz Vizsla, I think, from Clone Wars, or one of those guys that was a loyalist to, I can't really see. I don't know if I can get better lighting for that. Maybe not. You did? Oh, nice. I didn't see the poll. Oh, I see why. I don't have the actual chat. I'm using the, mix it up. So yeah, there's two swags. So this is how, I'll be doing, show and tell with Fanboy Tone eventually. I'll be showing my scores and stuff like that and talking about them eventually. Can't wait to do that. maybe do some unboxings and stuff. But anyways, thanks to Fats Toy Depot for hooking me up with these. Dealing with any exclusives when it comes to the 6-inch black series that Hasbro does is a bitch because Hasbro's a bitch. I love you, Hasbro, but get your shit figured out. The exclusives are terrible because it spreads everybody thin on everything. But man, this 4-pack set was supposed to hit Walmart shelves a month or two ago. Our Walmarts around here never even had them. At least the display they were supposed to have before Christmas. So luckily we ordered these when they were orderable. Excuse me, sometime last September, and I finally got them. So just give us some footage from your previous streams on YouTube for your stinger. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That's cool. Whatever it looks, maybe do it for Ghost of Tsushima or Maneater, or I can't even say Tsushima. Dude doesn't have any problem making anything. I swear, I can't make stingers. I've tried to make stingers, and I can't figure out stingers out for some fucking reason. I don't understand it, so. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, King. I'm the peasant. And then, so now the next one I got here is really, really extra exciting because as a fan of D&D in one of my favorite novel sets in the 90s, and I actually got to meet him too. My favorite author is R.A. Salvatore. He has done the Dritz series for Forgotten Realms, for D&D, Wizards of the Coast for, Christ, 30-some years. Met him twice. He's a super nice guy. Fantastic writer. I always say he's the writer that first inspired me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Tolkien too, because I love Lord of the Rings. But the difference between Tolkien and R.A. Salvatore is R.A. Salvatore, through his words, paints a mindful picture. Like when you see or hear things, he does a very good job of describing everything that's going on, especially in battle scenes, which can be very hard. It's just these little things that he does, and that's pretty important. I would have guessed you were more of a Joan Wilder fan. I don't even get the joke, so we're gonna let you have that. But you're a really funny guy, though, so don't stop being funny. But when I first read his books, this was I was like 14 or 15 years old, and my friends would go out on Friday nights and have campfires or play video games, and I would still do that. But there were a couple Friday nights for there's this month period of time where I'd check these books out from the library. I was so into the books I was reading that I didn't want to go out. I just wanted to keep reading the books, so I would sit there and just read. Tone Lies, he only watches reruns of him. You get the best of both worlds, hanging out, take it slow, then you rock out the show. Anyways, so Dritz over the years is more of a household name now, and I've got this exclusive modern icon statue of Dritz. Man, you can't really see the shine. But he's got both the swords in there, Twinkle and I think Starlight, I want to say. Icing Death. Twinkle and Icing Death. And it's it's very well done. It's heavier than I thought, too. But he's standing there, got the green cloak and the old school brown armor. The Drow elf. Some people say Drow, don't do that. It's Drow elf, dark elf, whatever. But yeah, this is really exciting. I can't wait to have a place to put this when I'm downstairs. I'm probably going to take him out and check him out, though, tonight as well, too. But it's really dope. Really excited about that. Like I said, it looks really nice. I don't know if that's anything I would ever need to touch up at all necessarily, but that's kind of exciting going down the road. That's my plan, is to touch stuff up like that. So the basement's done. You should display those behind you on stream. So that's my plan, is to have some of the stuff displayed behind me. The problem is I don't know. I've got an idea where I'm going to be sitting when I'm streaming, and I won't have things like directly behind me. I might be able to. So my thought process is to get like one of these rolling. So I can buy those. Not bookshelves, but they got like the 4 poles, and people like use them at like at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like in the cooler and stuff like that. They got those things you can stack or build. They're plastic. You know what I mean? But I thought about getting something similar to that with like a few different levels and have wheels on them. And then every time I stream, if I do just a game or if I'm sitting stationary like that, if I'm not working on something on a table, it would be cool to have that behind me directly so I can always change out some of the collectibles and have different stuff there like every time. Yeah, shelf. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fucking dickhead. Yeah, a shelf with wheels. But I thought that would be kind of cool, so I can kind of like move stuff around and things like that. So every time I would stream, it would be a little bit different too. So I don't know. Does that work at all too? Those links, are these links not working? Oh, it's just a mix it up. Okay. Um, but yeah, so that's a great idea, King. I'm glad to see you here for all the ideas. You're the think tank here. But yeah, I want to do something like that. Have stuff displayed now. Where I plan on sitting and when I'm streaming, since I've got the all the entertainment shit or whatever, and I don't stream at a desk, I do from a big screen, and I sit like a distance away. When I'm down there, I'll be able to first of all put it closer potentially, and maybe adapt some different stuff with camera angles and better lighting. But since I have so much of the 6-inch Black Series Star Wars stuff, they're gonna be behind me on a rack, so you might be able to see all that stuff. But I don't know yet. I'm working on some ideas for some of that stuff, but I definitely know what you're thinking, and I think that would be really cool. But I think a shelf, as you call them, on wheels might be good too, because I could change out different things from time to time as well too, or maybe have the camera on like a different angle, like up, and you can see more stuff. Have like a wider shot. So I don't know. I think once I'm down there, it'll give me more time and to figure out and play around and stuff like that. And having a second camera would be nice too for like when I'm showcasing action figures. I want something that's zoomed in or closer, or something I can kind of fuck with. So a lot of plans. It's just a matter of actually being able to do it. Having the basement done. It's cold down there right now. So, but yeah. What's everybody's plan for this week? Anybody got anything planned? Big one this Saturday night. Don't forget, Rohit Raju will be on a big Impact, Hard to Kill pay-per-view. Also, Cousin Jake. They've both got some big matches this weekend. So it's gonna be a big platform for them. We're gonna have a lot of AEW people watching because the AEW and the Impact crowd have kind of mixed recently due to the fact that they're making history by crossing and having their two champions fight each other with both their tag team buddies. The Good Brothers who are from Impact also are tagging with Kenny Omega versus Ray Swan and I want to say is it Machine Guns? Motor City Machine Guns maybe, which is pretty tight. Thinking about taking the drive. The snow isn't too bad. It was really warm in Saginaw today. It was like 45 degrees. I just had my hoodie on today. I wasn't even using my big winter jacket. It was quite nice. Everything was melting up really nice. Just a lot of water everywhere you had to be careful of. But I was able to salt some of the stuff out back on the pathway and stuff, and it was pretty comfortable out today. I like that 40 to 50 degree, 45, 50 degree melt zone because everything's nice. Kind of still crisp out, right? But like everything kind of like is fresh. I feel like you get that nice big burst of cool air. I love that a lot. And it's funny too because we haven't had a bad winter yet. Knock on wood, but something's coming. Right, Tuesday was exactly. Tuesday was so fucking cold. I drove to work and I got to work at 10:30, 11, and the roads were completely black ice. It was horrendous. I haven't dealt with that in a while. But it was like raining and sleety snow. And I asked friends in Lansing, I'm like, hey, you guys getting some shit weather down there? And they're like, no, we ain't dealing with that. I'm like, motherfuckers. Because up here in Saginaw, we're dealing with some shit roads. Oh, it's fucking beer. For being an IPA, I can handle the hopsy if it's nice and creamy like that. Pulp Patriot Raspberry. Delicious. I can't even believe that. Michigan, get your shit together. I am so... And we'll talk about this probably next week, too, on B&B, but really, the IPAs, really? Like, you go to Ohio, they have, like, this crazy... Ohio sucks. We all know that. But they have a way better selection of beer when it comes to, like, the actual types. I don't understand what Michigan's fascination is with IPAs and double IPAs. Like, listen... It's hard for me to find one that I enjoy. I don't understand why people enjoy IPAs. They are so hopsy and bitter. You lose so much flavor by dealing with that bitterness. So it can't be flavor. Somebody can't say, oh, I just like the taste of them. The fuck you do. There's no way. There's no taste. You just taste hops. Like, why don't you go buy a barrel of hops and just fucking eat it? Because that's basically all you're doing is tasting hops. And I can't get into it. I can't enjoy it at all. I like stouts. I like pretty much anything that's not IPA. Like, reds are nice once in a while, or you can find... you never see Pilsners. Pilsners is only meant, I guess, for Anheuser-Busch's and Miller Brewing Companies. Because we all know Miller Lite's the biggest trash shit beer that should never been created. It's terrible. If anybody hands you a Miller Lite, you have my permission to throw it right back at them. That is perfectly fine. It's actually what is expected and should happen. Yeah. Miller Lite's gross. I can handle Coors Light. I can even handle a Budweiser or a Bud Light, you know. Sometimes I want like a domestic cheap beer. That's fine. But somebody hands you a Miller Lite, no. You say no thank you. And if they try to insist you drink it, you can throw it right at them. That's completely fine. It's actually legal, I think, in most of the states. It's gross. There you go. Finally. Jesus. I had to do that for a full fucking minute just to get a reaction out of you. God damn it. It's too much work. I got things to do, you know? Team Miller Lite. Oh, come on, Zach. You can't do domestics unless you're already hammered. That's fair. And you can't for a while, right? You gotta wait till summertime. Because you said you have with child, I believe. Right? Edgelord. Oh, yeah. Always. July. Gotcha. Counting down, right? No, I would be. I actually have. That's the thing is, like, while I haven't been streaming as much the last few months, I've actually cut back on drinking. Went from drinking every other day to, well, this week every other day. Oops. My bad. But for the most part, overall, I've only just been drinking on B&Bs and, like, one other night of the week. So I've been really hooked on mimosas lately. I'm fine with that. Basic bitch all day. You know? This fall, I experienced plenty of pumpkin spice at my local Timmy Hortons. It was amazing. Now he's doing blow in the company bathroom. Oh, shit. Look. Mr. Cappadocian. Somebody say edgelord? Yeah, definitely. I've had rubber bands around my you-know-what for, like, at least 6 hours. So, yeah. Edgelord really hard around here. Cap, I was telling him about your 3D printer and that you... are printing off minis all day nonstop. Your electric bill is going to be insane from as much as you've been going through that. So you've already got your money's worth off that 3D printer, right? I'm guessing. Yeah, nonstop. I know. Like, it's like I feel like almost every other hour you're sending new pictures of minis you've been making. Like, what the fuck? Can you do like? You can do statues and stuff of like certain size. I know Drassen just did a Mandalorian and child with his printer. Today, which looked pretty cool. Well, fucking Prime Gaming's deep balls deep into Scott Pilgrim. You knew it was gonna happen. They stopped paying it. There you go. No, they can't. They can't. Oh my god. Hey, you really did frame that cat. That looks pretty good. Good for you. Good for you. Did you find? Yeah, do that spawn one, right? You found that spawn one. I want you to do that one. That's gonna be dope for me. So we're getting together with some coworkers and we're going to do a mini painting session sometime in the next month or so. I'm excited about that, too. I think everybody really is, honestly. We get to buy extra paints. Should we bring our own paint brushes? You know, maybe a little bib in case we want to eat some of the paint. Is the paint edible? Can you use edible paint? Is that any good? Is any paint edible? Got it all, huh? You got a ton? Yeah. Where are we gonna stream out in the garage? Oh yeah. He definitely likes to put clown makeup on it and have little puppet shows. I've seen it. Definitely, Blanco. Definitely. What are you up to, Blanco? Did you do anything deviant today? Make sure it's lead paint if you're gonna eat it. Wow. Damn. Damn, you're going straight for the deaths. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, try not to pass out. Oh, yeah. Right? Did you, Blanco, did you see the figures? Were you here, or did you miss them? You want me to show you again? I just picked them up today. The other two of the Walmart exclusive set. I'm gonna put pictures in the Discord too. Oh, you can't really see them really good, but I'll get some better pictures. That's the 501st, well, the 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper with the paint, and then the Mandalorian, the Super Commando Loyalist. He looks like Paz Vizsla. He's got the horns. If you remember from Clone Wars. I'll put pics in the Discord though. These are the other two of the Walmart exclusives. Fucking Walmart exclusives. God damn. Fucking all the exclusives. I did finally pick up the... I think I put it in the Discord. I don't know if I did. The Mandalorian with Child Target exclusive. That was, double the price it was going for originally. Yeah, I do like the boxes. As you know, it's the third time they've changed the box. The first one wasn't too terrible. I actually did like the black and red, but, I mean, the problem with the wedge is that it's a little wide, so it's hard to display, kind of. But I do like the graphic on the side of it, because I got the Rebel set, so all of them will, line up really nice. So when you put them like this, it'll look really nice together. I don't know if these even, line up. These might. Some of these do. Oh, yeah, look at that. These actually do line up a little bit. So these will go with the other two. You can put them together. So, certain sets of them will actually line up and they'll connect like that. It's kind of neat. I thought it was just the Rebels, but, well, there you go. But I'm dialing back. I'm dialing back on all the Hasbro 6-inch. It's gotten out of hand. Just going to, like I said, focus on sideshows and stuff like that. Why, well, thank you for following Fanboy Tone. Welcome to the most deviant stream in streaming. Thank you so much. It's been good reconnecting with you, even though I've known you through work, that which we do not speak of. But to connect with you and hang out with you and game with you, man. You've always been a really solid dude, so how many will fit in the trash can at once? That depends, Cap, if you're in the trash can before or after I throw them in there. Revan did. Since Revan was a GS exclusive, it had that gamer look to it, so it's purple. The first one, and I think they're both in they got the old packaging, yeah. It's purple and black. They look really nice, too. Did you pick up any of those, Revans? Pretty dope, man. Some of the other, the gamer version ones GameStop gets, they look really nice, actually. The Jenga one came out not long ago, too, from Bounty Hunter game. We film, let's see if any of that stuff. All those links look good up there. Didn't get a chance. Let me know if you ever need to look pick some up. I got good connections. What? Oh yeah, more. Yeah, right. Yeah, your mini me's. Where? I don't see him. You liar. You liar. The next set that's coming out is actually a good set. It's one of the few that I kept that I want the whole set of. It's got Asajj Ventress, Bo-Katan Kryze, and two of the guys from the Bad Batch, and there's one not announced from that set yet. So, oh yeah, dude, yeah, wow, yeah, cool, yeah, wow. What was Thank you for becoming a sidekick. Is that better? I don't know. Something like that. So as we get a chance to still stream more and more, what kind of things... I'll have to put this in the Discord too. Again, if you guys are in the Discord, come hang out in the Discord with us. It's mostly about banter and babble and a little bit of mine and Dude's channels, but if you get a chance, hop in there. I might need some ideas for what people might want to see to spend the actual channel points on. I'm definitely open to some ideas. I'll leave that kind of open-ended for folks. Still confused why Jedi Academy wasn't on the EA sizzle reel. I don't know, Blanco. Probably because EA didn't do that, I guess. Did they have other games that weren't things that they controlled? Fuck EA, for one. Two, that hopefully we'll talk about a little bit next week, too. The fact they're going to open up that license to not just being exclusive to EA is amazing. And I know Ubisoft is all over with a lot of people. I actually really do like Ubisoft 8 times out of 10. So the fact that they're working on something that's open world and stuff like that's really exciting. Let's see, more videos of you rubbing one out dressed up like Daisy from Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, them Duke boys again. Yeah. Isn't that the horn from the General Lee? Can't remember if that was or not. Used to watch a shit ton of that. I could really go for some fucking 80s old school campy fucking TV. So Fall Guy, Magnum PI. I fucking loved Knight Rider. That's still one of my all-time favorites, honestly. All the games in the Sizzle were the recently released ones. Well, that's probably because EA controlled all of those, is why, Blanco. That's my guess. I mean, they probably would show what Battlefront 1 and 2 and Jedi Fallen Order, like what Squadrons. What else are they gonna fucking do? That's the 4 I think EA did. Well, EA also had a hand in, and that's part of the reason they got the licensing, the Knights of the Old Republic Online MMO, which is a really good MMO, but also not canon technically anymore, which sucks. Typical fucking Disney all over the place in that shit, but it's still a great MMO. I mean, you could honestly play the MMO and get your money's worth with all the stories in it, but who's got time for MMOs? I wish I had time for MMOs. I ain't gonna have time for that shit. Word. Well, let's see. Cap sent more nudes. Let's check them out. Come on, phone. That's some pretty sweet minis. Look at that. See, up. That looks like a bard. That's totally a bard. Looks like a guardsman with like some sort of like pole arm. That looks like a double wielding guy from Dark Souls. That dude at the mace is pretty sweet, or whatever that fucking. That's a large club. That's pretty cool. You've been busy today. Very nice. Some skeletons in there. Zombie. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to get into mini painting again. Big time. Is it getting HD release like KOTOR did? I don't know, Blanco. Are you talking like the MMO? I have the actual original Xbox KOTOR disc. That's why I play on the Xbox One. That is one thing I do want to play game. When I get to game playing again more often on here, Academy, I got that disc too for the original Xbox. I don't think so. I don't think Jedi Academy is very underrated and it's one of the best, but I don't think enough people care. I don't think so, Blanco. I don't know. I would like to play some retro games, like old school fucking SNES games and shit like that. That's really the games I kind of want to play in stream. Maybe some more Switch games. I've been itching for some fucking Mario, I'll be very honest. I know not everybody loves Mario games. I fucking love Mario games. Or if you're from where King lives, Mario. Hey, Mario! Mario, are you streaming? Is anybody streaming tonight? Anybody got any plans tonight? Dude, you streaming tonight? You gonna play some games? Not finishing Spider-Man. That's the rumor I heard. Telling you, playing Scott Pilgrim with a fighting stick is really fun, though. So I don't know if anybody knows or cares, but these 1-up arcades are so fucking amazing. So I've got 2 now, and then they just announced the third one that I really want, which has got the old X-Men game, the Captain America and Avengers. So I'm probably going to have to buy one more and really get in trouble with people at the homestead. But what are you going to do? Gonna try out Scott Pilgrim with you co-op, bitch? Oh, are ya? What time? I might be able to. I'll have to let you know. No classic from the LucasArts days was in the real. Why did Chris Nolan make this? Yeah, Chris Nolan. Hell yeah. After 9, yeah. I could probably aim for 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I might be late to that, but I could probably get in and play a few games of that, too. I haven't bought it yet. I need to. I'll needs to, precious. I haven't played that in so long. That game, did you not play that when it came out on the PS3 before, or did it not come out on the PS3? Was that just 360? That game was fucking hard. Like, it ain't no fucking joke. Like, it's fucking hard. It's River City Ransom, but fucking hard. Yeah, it's no fucking joke. Alright, yeah, I think I can probably swing 10 o'clock. Play for a little bit. I'm going to tool around with some stream stuff tonight as well, too, and probably play around with the overlay, but yeah, I can probably hang in for that. When does that Tom Hanks movie drop? Is that tomorrow? Is that on Apple TV only? I thought I read that with that. It's the news one or whatever, right? Is that going to be on Netflix? Or do you got to rent it from like Amazon? Amazon Prime, okay. But you gotta. Yeah, I figured I was gonna. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that tonight too, sometime later. What do we got? What are we talking about next week? So we're talking about that. We're gonna talk about WandaVision. What's the other one? Is it the girl, the one with Bella Thorne? Is that the right? Was that the one? Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker. He ain't got a PS5, remember? He sold it. Yeah, no consoles. He's a bitch. That's right, right. Fuck you, Tonesy. Fuck you, White Wolf. What's one something he says? Tell your mom that while your underwear on my floor, and she wants me to sniff them every hour. Can't even leave my room. Figure it out. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah. He's a complete dumbass. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that nice. I don't fucking... Whatever, man. Like, cool for you. Oh, Cap, you in the fucking metal. Nice guy. Real nice guy. Well, yeah, I'll plan for that. I'll probably play sometime tonight then. I'm probably gonna end the stream here shortly and figure out dinner. I'm not even really that hungry. I stopped at Timmy Ho's a few hours ago and got me a Swiss and ham sandwich, and it was delish. Should I stream it? Maybe I will stream it. We'll see. Hey, what up, Panic? What's up there, fella? Well, I'm trying to, get myself back acclimated and stop not streaming, so that's kind of what's going on, truth be told. We'll see how long that lasts, but no, I'm just, I want to get on tonight and kind of test the audio and kind of figure out, just make sure everything's all set, really. Try to get back in the swing of things. If not from you stream setup, just do it from your PS5. Oh, yeah, I guess I could. Don't you gotta have something plugged into it, though? I don't have another fucking camera. Were you playing Knights and Bikes? What's that, Panic? Is that a tabletop game? You don't need a camera. Tell me my business, devil woman. Maybe I want a camera. I don't know why you're so hostile, but it's not a very good look for you. I'll be very honest. Just saying. It's not a good look for you. Expect a little bit more out of you. Somebody's got to be respectable, and it ain't going to be me. Fuck that. Yeah, right. That's, Thursdays is your toot day. Doing lines of toots. Definitely your thing. If you guys like tabletop gaming and analog content, once in a while does some video game playing. Don't forget to follow Panic Games. Check him out on YouTube as well, too. He does a lot in the board game world, something that we need more of. Thankfully, he is one of our heroes out there doing it, so give him some love if you get some time as well, too. And, of course, that one just popped up, too. That's Wentzilla there. He does all kinds of great stuff on his YouTube channel. He does, looks like that's completely a message. That might be fucked up. I got to check that, too. That's what I need to do, is play around with all my bots and timers and shit. Nice. 2-player co-op. Got 2 girls on a Goonie-like adventure. Hey, what's better than that, right? What is better than that? She could be Jerry O'Connell and you could be River Phoenix, or, well, probably not a good idea to be River Phoenix, but you, Corey Feldman, the equivalents of to the ladies. I don't know. Like, what, Kristen Wiig and maybe, Chris McCannon, what's her name? SNL girl. Fuck, why can't I think of her name? Fucking, I can't even think of her name. Awesome. Hey, what do we think of that? If anybody's seen the trailer, that Netflix, and we're gonna talk about this next week too. But a lot of movies coming out. We'll get deeper into that next week. But I saw Leo's got a film coming out directly to Netflix, and that gets me excited. Anytime I see Leo in a movie, I'm usually pretty hype about that. I don't know what anybody thinks about that. Solo board gaming soon, nice. You know what I enjoy is obviously analog board gaming too, but living apart from everybody trying to play board games can be difficult, clearly. But some of my favorite board games, or at least one in particular, is now available on Steam. It's the Game of Thrones board game that's available now, and I started playing this Lords of Waterdeep last night on Steam. A couple of us got, so we can try and check out. It's D&D based. It's really cool. It's kind of like a card game, kind of like very Catan-esque, but a little bit deeper than that. I did the tutorial last night. I was kind of very intrigued by it. I think it's going to be a fun game. So if you haven't checked out a lot of games on Steam lately for cheap, but if you like board game style games, not dealing with all the pieces, check out the Game of Thrones board game, which is the greatest board game of all time, in my opinion. And this Lords of Waterdeep, pretty dope, very honestly. So look forward to that. That worked a little bit better. That link tree worked that time. Yeah, there you go. All right, there we go. We figured it out. But hey, I don't want to take up everybody's night from this. I could sit here and talk forever, realistically, but I got a couple things I want to do real quick. I do want to vacuum because my cats shed, so we have to vacuum like literally every other day in this home. We have been for months. It's real fun. A worker placement. Yeah. If you have it on Steam Panic, let's link up. I don't know if we have each other on Steam, but if you want to add me on Steam, dude, I know you sometimes, I think, play on there as well. Add me on Steam, just the Shadow Walker. I think it's a Shadow Walker. It's either that or Fanboy Tone. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I don't fucking know either. But maybe it is Fanboy Tone. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, Lords of the Waterdeep is pretty dope, man. Is that based off a tabletop game, do you know, or is that just strictly like they made it into an actual just PC game? I thought maybe it might be a based off a board game. So is it real, Fanboy Tone? Okay, there you go. I don't. I barely use Steam. Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, the man that is still alive, Crohn's cannot defeat him. Captain Crohn's right there is in the chat. What is happening? I know, I don't know my own name. Sorry, Captain Crohn's. I apologize. How you doing, Samuel? Samwise Gamgee? Okay, an actual board game? Dope, man. Yeah, good stuff. Yes, you are alive, and that's really good to hear, because we would be so sad if you weren't, so... What do you think? Are you going to get back to streaming maybe, Captain Crohn's? You know, it's been a couple years. Maybe explore the options of doing that again? Oh, yeah, King's got it as well, too, Captain Crohn's. If you need a, buddy to talk to about it, King, he's been through the ringer, bro. I know you haven't had a good time with it, but Crohn's has been on the edge of the sword, as they say, a few times. So he's dealt with some bullshit, so... You really should, Captain Crohn's. You should get to it. You should, poo pals for life. That's right. Poo pals unite. I don't have Crohn's, but I should because of the amount of times that I poo throughout the day, but I can't live stream it. I've tried. I've thought about it, very honestly. Yeah, maybe Captain Crohn's, maybe we should get back to that, Are you still doing any stand-up at all? You probably can't now, right? Because of COVID's ruined that. You ever thought about maybe doing your stand-up shit on Twitch? That'd be something cool. Why not do it on Twitch? Why not do some bits on Twitch, man? Guys, Captain Crohn's does stand up. He's a funny guy. I have to write a lot of his stuff, don't get me wrong, but... See? You got one person that'd watch that. Oh, shit, dude. There you go. See? Look at that. Dude. That's a good idea. Captain Crohn's. Let's talk. Let's talk tonight. Let's come up with some plans. That would fucking rock. Let's talk tonight, Crohn's. I'm going to push for this because your small stint into the world was pretty awesome. I think you got a lot of potential for it, but more importantly, some stand-up, some funny stuff, maybe a little B&B work. Baby, we'll make you a star. Make you a star. You should. Start writing some fucking material, man. Yeah, and that's just it. Like, you know, we we want to work locally with people local before we're able to go global or anything. Like that's all a big deal, man. That's a big deal. If you want to try and get some stuff involved, let's talk tonight, Crones, and dude's already talking about it. Like we can figure something out, man. And you're a funny dude. I mean, like I said, have to write a lot of your content because I'm really funny. I mean, you're funny, but you're not me funny. But I can help you out with some of that stuff, of course. So you're welcome. You're welcome. No, all jokes aside, no, I think you should really consider. All right, good. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So, yeah. No, that's dope. Or are you living in Saginaw or are you out in Cass City now, Crones? Where are you located now? I can't remember if you're still in the area. You're still Sag? Yeah, well, it's not like anybody normally can hang out these days anyways, right? So, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, right. I'm definitely down for some of this potential work. So you just been writing jokes the entire time? Cuz that's amazing, dude. It's totally dope. That's good. That's good. You should be. Should be. And honestly, like I said, like man, there's got to be you could probably just do it on Let's Chatting on here too, but man, you could seriously do like your bits like once a week at least on Twitch or something, man. You should really start getting into streaming. We'll talk about that too though. But 90% fart and or dick jokes. Yeah, oh yeah. I who would you say your inspiration is for joke telling, Captain Cronesy? Is there a yeah, I was gonna say I think it's pretty much all dick and fart jokes and like about yourself, I think, right? About your disease, probably. Oh yeah, he's definitely lowbrow humor. But yeah, what would you say are some of your inspirations, Crones? I gotta change that too. Yeah, we didn't even end live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. Look at that. None of that's even real. I gotta change all my bots and timers. Jesus Christ. I know, right. R.I.P. Trying to mind myself like any one comedian so I don't look like a hack. Well, that's fair, and I know you got to be careful of that. You want to be Carlos Mencia getting called out by Joe Rogan sometime, because I'm pretty sure once Carl Mencia got called out, didn't his career like completely tank? I never thought he was that funny, anyways. Personally, I thought he was kind of a dweeb. Yeah. And now Rogan's got like the most successful podcast of all time. So there you go. I guess we listen to Joe Rogan. Right. Yeah, it just completely destroyed him. Was it? It was legitimate too. Like he was a hack, right? Like that was like serious. I think. At least Joe Rogan felt it was serious enough to call him out for being a piece of shit. And you okay? There you go. Well, I guess there it is. Yeah, cause he ain't nothing. What? Shoot what? He'd be the old lady who survives, right? Not if you're in the Arctic and you fall in the water and have to find your medication bag. You ain't gonna survive that. Unless you're George Clooney. Survive it. I know, right? I know. Well, I'm gonna wind it on down. I was about to log off, and then Captain Crones jumped in, and thankfully, my longtime pal there jumped in and completely changed the conversation. So I'm glad that you're doing good, Captain Crones. I don't know if anybody out there, if you guys haven't joined the B&B Discord, there's the link right there. Come hang out with us night and day. We a small community that's full of sus, full of vile, vindictive, deviant, sick, dirty mother effers. I always like to point out the channels that get the lot the activity. The Star Wars one has been hot. The food porn's always hot. The selfies have been really hot. The not safe for work memes also really hot. So, we love hanging out and learning getting to know learning my English, but getting to know everybody and hanging out and having a good time throughout the day. And we appreciate all that support. So, just a couple things. I don't know when I'll stream next. Clearly, everything's all good, and I got an idea with the light. Seems to be a little bit better. So, fuck it. Maybe we'll do something this weekend. Maybe on Sunday I'll just play a little something or sit here and chit chat and fuck around for a little bit. Saturday night I won't be able to. I don't think I'll get to it tonight because I want to play with some shit and tweak some stuff. But catch Dude79 tonight. Of course, he'll be live, probably around 10. It sounds like. I think me and him are gonna play some of the remastered version of Mr. Scott Pilgrim, which is awesome. Let me get this here. If you haven't given a chance to follow the Dude79, please follow Dude79. That is my compadre. My co-host of Banter and Babble. He rages a lot when he plays games, especially with Destiny, but plays a lot of good story-based games too, and does a lot of great work on his streams. Give it a chance. Follow him. Give him some love. And as always, that next week at some point, yeah, definitely a life partner. Oh, he's definitely in that circle. King, will you give a shout-out for me for Banter and Babble? And apparently we don't add them now because it adds that, but whatever. Next week, live 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Twitch. Catch me and Dude79 back for a new proper episode of Banter and Babble. We've got lots of great stuff to talk about. Movies, TV, and, who knows? There's been some pretty good news coming out of media stuff, too. I don't know if anybody saw today. Chris Evans sounds like he's going to be reprising his role as a younger version of Captain America. I'm going to guess it has to do with multiverse shit, so that's pretty cool. That was exciting. A lot of different news coming out with Star Wars gaming, so we'll get deeper into that next week. But we can't wait to see you. WandaVision drops tomorrow. Very excited for that. I'm going to guess it's going to be one episode at a time because Disney Plus likes to do the episodic, which sucks because I'm a binge watcher. I want to watch it now and get it done because Cobra Kai got done in one fucking day. So you go hard or you don't go at all. But join us there next week, 9 p.m. here on Twitch, Banter and Babble. Twitch.tv/Banter Babble. Follow that link, give it some love. Hang out in our Discord. Captain Crows, I will talk to you sometime this night, one-on-one about that stuff. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in here just to chit-chat. I talked to King Cuddles on the phone today for an hour about pretty much what we were wearing and what we were going to eat. But, as always, I want to get back to the stuff, but he's a very inspirational gentleman, and he always makes me want to be better. So I want to give this shout out in the stream to King Cuddles. You complete me. No joking aside, though. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here and hanging out for this Just Chatting. I will be back sometime in the next week, I'm pretty sure. Probably more Just Chatting. I don't know what I'm going to be playing, how much I'm going to be playing. I might just sit here and just shoot the shit. Even those awkward silences, let's just talk about something, right? Watch some YouTube channels. I don't give a shit. Let's do something. Yeah, well, I'm not that. It's not that tough. Trust me. If I'm like my mom, not that tough, right? But good night to you as well, Two Panic. Thank you again, you guys. This has been awesome. I haven't been around for a few months. I'm gonna get back to it, the grind, and honestly, let's all come together and work hard for Banter and Babble 2021. We've got a year and a half under our belt with the show. That is always going to be my primarily my central focus will always be Banter and Babble. This is secondary, but I love when we have a chance to sit around and just fuck off like this as well too. So even if it's just talking about nothing and giving you updates on where I'm at in my life and what's been going on. So thank you for that. Thank you for the constant support. Check out my link tree. Follow my socials if you haven't. Let's hook up. Let's connect. Let's talk more often. And with that, I bid you adieu and good night. And I will see you soon. Bye. And here comes that stinger just for the Dude79.